What's good, y'all? Welcome back to a brand new video. Today we're doing a challenge, boys. This is a challenge that we did back in November. A lot of you guys seem to love it, so I'm doing it once again. And since November, the channel has grown so much, so a lot of you guys probably missed this challenge, and it's a pretty good one. So our good friend Raidergator, a guy who watches these videos, he created a special roster for us. Like the mystery roster or something like that. I'll put in the description his gamer tag. We're on Xbox One for this rebuild, and if you want to download it, you can. But basically what he does, he just mixed up every player on every different team. So it's kind of similar to a fantasy draft, but not so much, because when it comes to fantasy drafts, right, think about it this way. If you get the first pick in the draft, you get, let's say, LeBron. Your next pick isn't until the second round, last pick. So you go 59 picks without getting a player, and reason for that is to keep things balanced, right? So you don't have LeBron and like Steph Curry on the same team, because you're not picking back to back. Well, what Raidergator did, he didn't care about that. So there are teams that have multiple superstars, there are teams that are completely trash, and we don't know. The first time we did this, we got the Detroit Pistons. Again, it was so long ago that I do not remember who's on what team, so I figured we'll go back to it. Again, we're going to randomly select the team. If it is the Pistons, we're going to randomly select again. So we're going to stop in 3, 2, 1. We got the New York Knicks. All right. No idea who's on this Knicks team. I'm hoping that, you know, let's hope at least we have one superstar. Things are so much easier when you have at least one superstar. Moment of truth, though, we got John Wall. John Wall is a superstar. I'll take that. So John Wall, Jonas Valanciunas, Luol Deng, Nerlens Noel, pretty solid. Jamal Crawford's back in New York. Michael Beasley, J.J. Hicks, and Doug McDermott. Devin Harris, Gary Neal, Quincy Acey, Shane Larkin, Metta World Peace. This team it's okay. I can see us maybe making the playoffs, but the team is not spectacular. Before we do any trades or anything, I want to show you guys the rest of the roster. And here, he has one super team. I do not remember what the team was, but he has one super team. So the Lakers have KD and Isaiah Thomas, pretty good duo, and also have Devin Booker. Again, this roster was made in November, so because of that, the overalls are updated. So we know in real life, Isaiah Thomas is like a 90 overall, but here he's still an 85. But that shouldn't matter too much. The Magic have Jimmy Butler and Derek Favors and Ben Simmons. Gordon Hayward, Dwight Howard. I'm looking for that super team. You can pause the video at any moment if you want to see what your favorite team has on it. Bosh and Whiteside are still on the same team. They cannot get out of each other or get away from each other. But this team is not bad. This team looks like it's going to be one heck of a defensive team. Jeff Teague, Nicholas Batum, Damari Carroll, Chris Bosh, and Hassan Whiteside. That's a dangerous defensive team. James Harden and LaMarcus Aldridge teaming up. Eric Bledsoe and Dirk. AD has no help. I remember this actually from the first video, that AD again has no help. In real life, he has DeMarcus Cousins now though. Oh, Iggy is the best player of the Rockets. That's kind of tough. In real life, Rudy Gobert is what, at 87 overall now? So that just tells you how things have progressed. Steph Curry on the Suns with Jay Crowder, D Rose and DeMarcus Cousins, Dwayne Wade, Mike Conley, Paul George, Kemba Walker, Nick Vucevic. That's a nice trio. I like that. Paul Millsap, Giannis, Zach LaVine, Drew Holiday. That's a nice looking team. Rondo and Harrison Barnes on the Wizards. That team is garbage. Okay, that's every player. Carmelo and Pau Gasol. Kenneth Reed and Marcin Gortat, the best players on the Bucks. That's pretty bad. Draymond Green, Kyle Lowry, and Rudy Gay. That's a nice little combo. Russell Westbrook, Marc Gasol, Wiggins, Rodney Hood. This may be the super team he's referring to, because this team is nice. This team is nice for sure. But let's see if there's any more. Klay Thompson, Tony Parker, Al Horford, CJ McCollum. I'm looking for the super team. Kyrie Irving and Karl-Anthony Towns. That's a nice young core right there. Oh, no, this is a super team. I remember this now. LeBron James, Drummond, and DeMar DeRozan. Not many shooters on there. Not many shooters at all on this team, actually. Not a single, like, knockdown three-point shooter. But they do got LeBron, so that automatically makes them good. The Jazz have Dame Lillard, Avery Bradley, Kawhi Leonard, and Manu Ginobili still on the same team, and then we're back with our Knicks. Okay, let's look at this. I want to get rid of Luol Deng's contract. Luckily for me, the rosters, again, are updated, so Luol Deng actually has a pretty nice overall. I think in real life, he's down to like a 73, and he's not playing no more this season. But let's try to dish off his contract. Anybody else under a big contract that we do not want? That's it. Everybody else is under nothing, or Jamal Crawford got a 2-year deal. We'll keep Jay Crossover, because I like Jay Crossover. Luol, again, another player that I like, but we're not paying him that much money. I would love to get a first-round pick. There's a first-round pick from Miami, and then we're getting JaVale McGee, who's not making a single dime. which maybe the move we can make this trade there is actually get that first round pick. Again, this is, I don't know if I mentioned, but I'm not trying to do this as a 1-year rebuild. We're going to take our time with this one and just try to have some fun. So here's what our starting lineup looks like. It is not great, but I do think we have enough pieces to, nope, actually, nope, I don't think we're going to make the playoffs. I'm just going to simulate to the All-Star break. We'll see what every team is doing, and I'll be back. Okay, we are 21-36, so we're actually really bad. 21-36. We had a nice little streak for a little bit, but then we kind of fell apart. Maybe there were some injuries that happened, but yeah, some injuries. Nothing too major though. Jamal Crawford got injured, and then Mike Beasley also injured. John Wall is averaging 19 and 9. Not his best year, but not his worst either. Jonas Valanciunas. Actually, let's look at it this way. It's a lot easier. We can just see everything at one spot. There it is. There are all our averages and stuff. Let's see what team is the best. The Miami Heat, #1, and then the Portland Trail Blazers. Let's take a look at their rosters one more time. The Miami Heat. It's this way. Karl-Anthony Towns, Zach Randolph. Oh, we made a trade with them. We got that team better. We gave them Dane, who's averaging 8. Okay, he's not doing too great. And then the Trailblazers were the #1 team in the Western Conference with Paul George, Kemba Walker. Yes, that makes sense. So I'm trying to figure out if I want to make trades right now, because obviously we're not winning. I wonder what Nerlens Noel's trade value is. I wouldn't trade him right now. I'd wait to re-sign him in the offseason, then trade him. But I just want to see if he's like a 1-star, 2-star. I'm thinking like 2.5 stars probably. And that should be enough to, yeah, 2.5 stars, okay. And Jonas Valanciunas, I, for some reason, every time I think about Jonas Valanciunas, I think about him as being older than what he is. He's only 24 years old. He's only 24 years old. But I think he has some nice trade value. We may have to use that in this offseason to try to get another superstar or something to be alongside John Wall. But for now, we're just going to simulate to the end of the season. Does not look like we're going to compete for a playoff spot, which is fine with me, because that means our draft pick is going to be high and we can flip that to somebody. So see you guys at the end of the season. We'll see what team is the best. Stephen Curry wins MVP, averaging about 28 points, 6 rebounds, 7 assists. Pretty good numbers there for Steph. Rookie of the Year went to Ben Simmons. Marcus Smart, 6th Man of the Year, averaging 11 points. Kawhi Leonard, Defensive Player of the Year for the 3rd year in a row. Most Improved went to Dennis Schroeder. And the Coach of the Year went to Terry Stotts. Again, we did not. John Wall was 2nd team All-NBA, which is good for our team, but we did not make the playoffs. Obviously, we finished 12th with a record of 36-46. Let's just see what team ended up being the best. At the All-Star break, the Portland Trail Blazers were the best team in the league, but Steph Curry's Phoenix Suns took them, but it did not matter. They took that #1 spot, but still lost to them in the playoffs championship between Indy and Portland, and then Portland got a ring. Oh, this is the team that I said, the great defensive team, and they made it all the way to the championship, but they caught an L. LeBron James got to the Eastern Conference Finals, if you guys are wondering, and then got swept by Hassan Whiteside and company. Okay, off-season time, this is where things gonna go down for us. League meetings, make sure nothing gets approved. We gotta, hopefully, I want a top 5 pick so bad, boys. I want a top 5 pick bad. Let's see where we're projected to be. We're projected to go number 8. Okay. And we stay at 8. That's no bueno. That's no bueno, but it is what it is, man. We're going to make it work. I'm thinking that Jonas Valanciunas may be a guy that we flip. And it kind of sucks because I like him. But he's got some nice trade value. Throw along this pick. Let's see what we can get. Bring in Derek Favors. There's not a lot on there for him, believe it or not. I was expecting a little more trade value to come in, some bigger names, but nothing really. Jamal Crawford, he's 37, so you know his overall is going to go down from a 76. They're going to give us 2 first-round picks for Jamal Crawford? Without a doubt. I don't know how good of a team Houston is, but I'll take that. If they're giving 2 first-rounders for a 37-year-old dude, they're really messing things up. But, okay. We're just going to go to our 8th pick, see every trade that is offered. Oh, I took off computer trade offers. Okay, no big deal. We're going to figure something out. We're not drafting at this pick. First, let's see who's there, because I did load in the draft class. Yeah, nothing too spectacular. The pick itself has more value than the guys that are left. Let's try this one more time. You could pick up Lonzo, but we don't need that. I don't know, man. This is tough. I'm going to have to be back with you guys in a second. I got to make something happen. I may have just really overpaid for Jimmy Butler. I think I just really overpaid for Jimmy Butler. I kind of, to be honest with you, that really sucks. I was offering everything that I just traded. I don't even know what I traded, first of all. But I was offering that for James Harden, and they said no. And I just went down to Jimmy Butler, and they just said yes. I mean, yeah, we got Jimmy Butler, which is cool, but we just gave up so many picks. Now I'm going to try to trade, is it Malachi? For a first round. There's a top 10 protector from the Lakers. There's Atlanta Hawks one, no protection on it. Let's do that. Oh, it's funny. Hernan Gomez, his overall real life is up to a 77. So I'll let you know, when he came into the league, people weren't really sure about him. But now he showed that he's going to be all right. But that's crazy, man. We just picked up Jimmy Butler. Cool. But I may have overpaid. So now free agency, we only have 2 guys on our roster. So hopefully nobody just re-signs with their team, and we can actually go out there and get a big name free agent, big man to be alongside these guys, and maybe we can compete year number 2. Maybe. Boys, it may be a GG. I just went out there and offered everybody a contract. Kevin Durant said that was enough to have him come. So we got 3 superstars on our team right now. We have no other players though, which that may be a problem. But we still got about $20,000 left in cap. So, and we have bird rights on Nerlens Noel that we can bring in. So there's still a chance that our team may be pretty solid. I'm still going out there and trying to get another name. If we got 4 superstars, 4 all-stars in the lineup, we'll be fine. All right, this is a team that we built around the John Wall. So we got Kevin Durant, who's our big name free agency sign. You saw that. We made the trade to pick up Jimmy Butler. We had bird rights on Nerlens Noel, so we brought him back. We signed Victor Oladipo to come off our bench. But honestly, I'm probably going to be trading him to upgrade our center position because Bogut is our center, which is fine, but it could be a lot better. The rest of our bench is basically made up out of guys that signed for the minimum. For example, Nene, De'Aaron Williams, Joe Ingles, Zaza Pachulia, all these guys signed for the veteran minimum, which is cool because they can still contribute and we didn't have to pay them a lot of money. But we did pay a lot of money to Nerlens Noel and Victor Oladipo in order for them to be like trade pieces. So I'm going to try this right off the bat. Try to trade Victor Oladipo, a first rounder, hopefully get a better center in return. Because Bogut is, again, I like him, but come on now. I mean, we can win a championship with Bogut as our center. It's been done before, right? We could bring in Nance Cantor and Dante Exum. Rudy. Big Rudy. He's making roughly like 20 million a year, right? 20 million. I can't do that. That's taking up too much space. If we do that trade, we won't be able to make any other trades. We can bring back Jonas Valanciunas, but that's not there. Okay, so we tried that. Let's try Nerlens Noel on this top 3 protector from the Rockets and see if that can actually get us something. Because we can pick up Powell. Oh my god. Give me a second. I got to think this through. Obviously, this is an incredible trade. But if we do this, I do not know if we're going to have a chance to... Who cares? Who cares? Isaiah Thomas and Devin Booker were just added to the team. Yes, that's a risk because now we just lost Nerlens Noel, who's our only solid big man. But that allows us to trade Victor Oladipo now for... I thought I saw like Powell, right? I saw Powell, who could be better for us, or just any big man. So yeah, that's Powell. Nate Vucevic is there. Or we can make this trade to pick up an Cantor. I would do this Rudy Gobert trade, but they want 2 first rounders. I may come back to it and try to negotiate them down from 2. But I'm actually going to do this trade. They're making about the same amount of money, and we get a first round in exchange, so we can actually flip that first round. And Tristan Thompson is he's a pretty solid center. He's better than Bogut, which is good. But now we don't have a power forward. I could slide Kevin Durant to power forward. His overall go down a bunch, though. Like, the plan could be to make Jimmy Butler our small forward. His overall goes up. Make, like, KD our power forward. And then we run a lineup of John Wall, Devin Booker, Jimmy Butler, Kevin Durant, Tristan Thompson. And off the bench, we'll have Isaiah Thomas. Like, that can be what we do. And I think we may do that. I'm going to look around just a little bit more, but that may be the lineup that we're rocking with. And then we'll just improve the bench around Isaiah Thomas. And I think we got a championship team right here. We're going to try to make this trade to pick up Will Barton. And there it is. We just threw them 2 second rounders. And I don't even remember what pieces we traded. But Will Barton is now on the team to help with that bench depth a little bit. We still have too many centers. So I want to trade like Nene for like a better small forward to back up Jimmy. Right now we're in like cap space hell, so it's really tough for us to make trades right now. But a better small forward would be cool. We can make this trade, but again, do you want to throw a first round pick for Robert Covington? Like, I don't know. But I mean, if we're going out there to try to win a championship this year, that first round pick means nothing to us. So maybe we'll do that first trade. Let's actually try to take the first round pick out of it. We'll give you guys 2 second rounders instead. Is that enough? And it is. Okay, so we even keep that first round pick. We bring in Ersan Ilyasova too. And now our bench is looking like that. Which is still not amazing because I don't know. Hopefully our star lineup is just good enough to carry us throughout the entire playoffs and everything. But I think I'm gonna try to make one more trade. If it doesn't work out, I'll just sim to like the All-Star break and I'll show you guys. But maybe there's one more that we can do. 46-11 is our record right now, currently on a 16-game streak. So we kind of got things together right before the All-Star break. Wish the All-Star break wasn't coming because I feel like right after the All-Star break we're gonna lose our first game. But here we are with the stats. You guys know how it is, man. Everything legit. Here are our numbers. If you were wondering, Kevin Durant still leading our team. We did move him over to power forward. His overall drop, but that meant nothing. This guy's still balling out, averaging 21 points per game. Jimmy Butler's averaging his 16. Isaiah Thomas off of our bench is averaging more than our starter. Isaiah Thomas is probably going to win 6th Man of the Year again, right? He wanted... Oh, I thought Isaiah... No, he was snubbed for 6th Man of the Year. We all thought he should have won it. Was that 2-3 years ago? But he did not. But maybe he's going to win it this year. Devin Booker averaging 12. Will Barton off the bench also averaging some pretty decent numbers. So this is how things are going. Tristan Thompson averaging 13 boards a game. I want to see if anybody on our team is going to make the All-Star game. Nope. Oh, no. KD's there. KD is there, which is cool. Brandon Ingram is going to be in the All-Star game. Just his, sophomore season? He's averaging 20, though. That's really good. But I wonder award races, Kevin Durant's and MVP considerations. 6 Man of the Year, Isaiah Thomas is there too. Oh, my God. Derrick Rose averaging 19 points off the bench in OKC. He's probably going to win it. But I'm just going to continue to sim. No making trades right now since we're doing so well. Let me see if what I said was 100% true. We're going to lose our first game after the All-Star break. I just feel like that's the way it's going to go. We're going to go into the All-Star break, cool down, and we're going to lose a lot of games in the second half of the season. But nope, we stayed hot. So again, I'm going to simulate to the end of the season. I'll see you guys in the playoffs. Hopefully we can get a championship. LeBron won an MVP again. Jason Tatum wins Rookie of the Year. 6 Man of the Year went to Derrick Rose. So he did beat our boy Isaiah Thomas. But it is what it is. We got a better record than his team. Kawhi Leonard won Defensive Player of the Year for the 4th year in a row. Iman Shumpert most improved. He jumped from about 6 points to close to 11 points. Coach of the Year went to Jason Kidd. Our coach, he's back in New York. He's back in New York. There's no way that'll happen in real life. But anyway, finished with the best record in the league. Let's get right into it. Chicago's the first team we're going against. Let's do a little scouting report. They got Draymond Green, Kyle Lowry, Alec Burks, Dennis Smith Jr. So they had the 2nd pick in last year's draft, and here we are 1 year later. They're in the playoffs. That's pretty good. But it's gonna be short-lived, hopefully. Oh my God, they just took 2 games from us. Let's shorten the rotation because yeah, that's how it should be. Okay. All right. I would hate to get eliminated in the first round, but okay. Miami Heat is the 2nd team that we're going against. Do a little scouting report again. They have Karl Anthony Towns, Kyrie Irving, Iggy. They just signed this offseason, Dario, and Luau. Okay, we talked about this team last season because we did make that trade with them, giving them Luau. They win game 2. We get game 3. Let's get game 4. And then game 5 for the... No, game 6. Okay. Going against LeBron and company. This is the super team. This is the super team that we talked about earlier. But we also have a super team, I think. Yeah, I think. Without a doubt. We got 4 in real life All-Stars right here. Devin Booker is on the rise. I think we're fine. I think we're fine. LeBron is always hard to beat, but I think we got enough pieces to do it. Oh, I did not want to simcast, but I guess since we're here, we might as well let it go. And we're up by a bunch, and that's a W. Game 3. We lose game 3. Let's... Okay. Wow. Wow. Their big three really is carrying this team. Everybody on our team is probably pretty tired. But at the end of the day, they're going to be okay with it because we're going to win a championship. So Kawhi Leonard and company in the championship. They got Jahlil Okafor, Chris Dunn, Josh Richardson. They got a nice young team. But they're being led by Kawhi. 1 seed versus 2 seed. We win game 1. We lose game 2 because, oh, it was just an all-around game from everybody. Kawhi didn't even go show out, and they got a W. We win game 3. Game 4 should be ours, and game 5 for the 5-game sweep. Well, 5-game win. And then Kevin Durant wins Finals MVP, so he gets a ring here with us. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the video. Again, I should have the name of the roster for Xbox One in the description, or at least the guy's gamertag, whichever one is easier. Only thing you got to do, if for some reason it's not there, just comment down below and I'll put it there. Because sometimes I forget. You guys know sometimes I forget. But hopefully you guys did enjoy the video. So the King of the Fourth Quarter, and I'm out.